Hey guys, we are on level 9, Stone Pit. Now the first thing we want to do is we want to equip Mercy and Soul Catcher. Now the reason why I'm going for Soul Catcher is because I want to essentially grab all the souls easier, because this is a pretty open level, so there's going to be a lot of enemies to kill, and as such the souls are going to be spread out, so it helps to magnetize them. Anyways, the first thing we want to do is we want to go down here, and don't worry, you won't get a game over because this is actually the path to a secret area. And once you get over here, you'll be able to get a gold armor and some gold from these little boxes. So yeah, now you want to get all the secret areas in this level because the tarot card condition requires you to get every single secret. And yeah, that can be a bit of a pain because yeah, there's a bit of platforming in this level, and yeah, you'll see a lot of that coming soon enough, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, you want to get up this rock face, and it can take a bit of time to get back up, but it shouldn't take too long. But yeah, Painkiller platforming in a nutshell right here, people. You just gotta keep pressing that spacebar until it works. That's basically the gist of it. Anyways, the first thing you want to do here is you want to deal with the purple guys first, because they have dual pistols. And the yellow guys, well, you can basically just keep moving and they won't hit you. But the purple guys, they will start shooting you, so you want to deal with them immediately, because they're going to be deadly. At least on the ground, that is. Because even though the enemies above you, yes, there's some purple guys above you as well, they're going to be deadly as well, but as long as you're on the move, they shouldn't be able to hit you. And yeah, you want to deal with the ones on the ground ideally, because they're the ones that are more likely to hit you at this point, at least when you're moving. But yeah, you'll start to notice that some awesome battle music is starting to play. Yeah, this music is awesome. It's my second favourite battle music in Battle Out of Hell, and it's my fourth favourite music in the Painkiller series, so yeah. Anyways, I decided to use the flamethrower against these guys because, well, it's a bit like the gladiators in the Colosseum. I just think it's the best way to deal with melee enemies that are rushing you, because you don't really need to stun them using the Electrodriver, and you really don't need to, use the rockets or anything like that either, because they're coming close. So yeah, I just think it's the easiest way to deal with them, since you don't need to stagger them. So yeah, that's what I like to do. But I like to mix things up a little bit and use the shotgun, and you'll notice that more purple guys have appeared, and yeah, you want to deal with them. So yeah, basically deal with the purple guys on the ground, then deal with the yellow guys on the ground, and then deal with the purple guys above, and then you'll want to do the same thing again, because yeah, more purple guys will start appearing, and then you want to go for the purple guys again, and then the yellow guys. So yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Anyways, you want to grab the ammo, and there's a lot of it in this area. There's a lot of treasure hunting to do in this little section here, and yeah, the first thing you want to do is grab the ammo, and as you can see, there's going to be plenty of it, particularly on these higher up areas, which you probably weren't trying to get to before because you were too busy dealing with all the enemies. And yeah, this area is pretty flat as well, so you'll probably be bunny hopping and basically trying to avoid all the enemies that are chasing you and kill all the purple enemies. So yeah, you won't be thinking about actually jumping around and grabbing the ammo. Like when I say jumping around, I mean like actually trying to jump to higher areas. But yes, up here is a secret area. Now this secret it's basically a bit tricky, because you have to kind of get onto that rope, but there is an easier way to do it. However, I've completely forgotten it. Yeah, it's been a while since I went for every single secret in this level, and even though I do replay this level a lot, and it is one of my favourite levels, yeah, I kind of fucked up there. That won't be the last time, believe me. But yeah, this is one of my favourite levels in Battle Out of Hell, but I don't remember all the secrets. I do remember some of them vaguely, but I don't remember them all. So let's put it this way. as well as not remembering them all, I also don't remember how I got to some of them, so yeah. But basically you have to climb on the rocks, then climb on the rope. Well, then you basically jump on the rope and you'll land on the rope, and then you'll basically move up the rope and then jump onto here. That's kind of how you get up there. But yeah, there's some armor and there's, well, actually no, there's no armor. There's some ammo and there's some health. There's plenty of ammo over there though, so if you need armor you've got it there, but you shouldn't need it. But yeah, I also basically go back around to make sure I've got all the ammo because, yeah, you know me by now. I like to make sure I've got everything, well, not everything, but I like to make sure that I'm full of ammo, let's put it that way, because I want to make sure that my ammo stores are full. That's basically the gist of it. So, yes, anyways, you're going to be encountering some more enemies here, and yeah, these guys are in the corner there, trying to ambush me, but I'm not going to let them do that. And yeah, this is where I like to mix things up a little bit and use the Stakegun to deal with them, because they're kind of further away, and yeah, switch to the shotgun because these guys are closing in now, and I like to use this little mound of dirt to deal with some of them because it's a pretty good way of dealing with them if you ask me. Now, these enemies are the cannon bossmen that you fought previously, and they're actually pretty deadly this time around because you can't freeze them. So yeah, this isn't the only enemy that can't be frozen either. Pretty much all the bossmen and voodoo enemies from the previous level are back, and yeah, this time you can't freeze them. So yeah, you can freeze the pirates though, and they're the only things you can freeze in this level, so yeah. And I think you can also freeze the slaves, they return as well, but the thing about it is that the slaves, you don't really need to freeze them anyways, because they'll mostly die very quickly, and yeah, they're a very small target, so they're difficult to freeze anyways, so you really don't have to worry about that. But yeah, there's a bit of ammo around to grab, so be sure to grab it. There's plenty of stuff that you can easily miss in this level, let's put it that way. But yeah, as you can see, we're higher up now, and you'll start to see that this level is actually very vertical. Like, you're basically going up, not like, you're not going forward, you're going up. And yeah, you can see this is a massive, massive level in terms of like verticality, well, in terms of vertical scale, let's put it that way. But yes, we want to bring out the Boltgun here, and we want to deal with these guys that are trying to snipe us from afar, and once you do, you'll knock down the little, I don't know what it is, it's like this wooden gate thing. Like, why would they put that there? I have no idea. It's a bit weird, but yeah, there's this wooden wall that basically breaks when you kill everyone. But yeah, there's some ammo to be gotten there, and yeah, I'm basically keeping an eye out for secrets because, like I say, I don't remember this level as well as I wish I did. So yeah, I'm basically just making sure I'm not missing anything, and yeah. There's a barrel there, and I decided to blow it up because, well, why not? And yeah, I like to be careful on this level. It's because if you fall, it's a long way down, and yeah, especially when you get up there. I do think this level is pretty nice though. It's definitely one of the more interesting levels in Painkiller. But yeah, anyways, you're gonna get ambushed by pirates, and I even got hit by one, which is pretty embarrassing. And there's a grenade bossman, or grenade launcher bossman now, so yeah, he's also immune to the freezer, so we're going to have to take an alternative approach to dealing with him. Now, you can use the Stakegun, but I'm not the best with the Stakegun. I'm only using it because, well, I'm not moving around, and, well, I'm only using it because I'm near enough to him to use it. But yeah, I'm swapping to the Electrodriver here, because I think it is pretty useful in this area. I mean, it's pretty useful in this level in general, if you ask me. But, yeah. And there's some electro ammo, you're going to need that. And, yeah, we want to pick up the soul. So, yes, we want to carry on down here. And you'll start to notice that we're actually going down, which is kind of interesting. So you go up and then you go back down, but you're going to reach another ledge so that you can get to another section. That's basically kind of the idea of it. I just really love the structure of this game's level design. I really do, especially this level. Like, this level's level design structure is great. It really is. And you wouldn't think it is because it doesn't have any of these, like, novelties like other games have. It doesn't have any, like, real puzzles or anything like that. But the level design is still solid regardless, and that's one thing I love about Painkiller. Like, it doesn't need puzzles to have good level design. Anyways, yeah, this is where the Electrodriver comes in handy because, yeah, there's a lot of enemies around and you want to deal with them quickly. And, yeah, I find the Flamethrower and Electrodriver combo does the best job at doing that, so I use them. And, yeah, once you've dealt with them, I'm going to go and grab the souls because, yeah, I want to make sure I have as much health as I can. Well, get as much health as I can, because we're going to need quite a bit of health, at least for this early section. I want to stay on top of it. I mean, my gold armor is getting low, so yeah. Anyways, yeah, you'll start to notice that, well, first of all, you'll start to notice that you're being shot at, so you have to deal with these guys using the Boltgun, and yeah, once you do, you'll start to notice that there's platforming to do, and yes, you actually have to do some platforming to actually make progress in this level, and if you fuck up, you'll know about it, believe me. But there's more enemies to shoot with the bolt gun, so yeah. At least they allow you to put the bolt gun to good use in this level. That's one thing I'll definitely give it. But yeah, there's some Chaingun ammo over there. And yeah. As you can see, I'm basically surveying the area again, making sure that there's nothing... Oh, hang on a minute, what's this? I think I've spotted a secret, so yeah. This is where the tricky bit comes in, and we have to do some platforming, and yeah, I jumped again because I didn't want to slip off. I wanted to make sure I landed, and yeah, here's the secret. And yeah, be careful on here, because you can accidentally jump too far and fall off, so yeah. And yeah, there's some ammo, and there's a holy item, so yeah. And as you can see, it's like, now I've fallen down here and I can't get back up, and I'm like, fuck. I'm starting to panic here. Yeah, but you can get back down pretty easily just by doing that. So, yeah, I won't worry too much. Anyways, I'm equipping the shotgun here because I just don't want to accidentally blow myself up. And, yeah, then I switch to the Painkiller because there's some explosives to deal with. And, yeah, I want to get the gold anyways, so I might as well destroy them and grab it all. And... yeah, I want to make sure I've got an automatic weapon out here, but yeah, I noticed this, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go for the object so that I can get the gold. And yeah, there's a barrel there, and you want to destroy that as well. Anyways, there's some slaves that have appeared, and yeah, they're gonna cause a minor nuisance. I don't really think that these enemies are that big of an issue in this game, unlike the original Painkiller, because unlike the bones, they don't seem to throw their heads at you when they die, and yeah, they just seem to be a lot easier to deal with, if you ask me. But yeah, there's also another Voodoo Priest here. Oh boy, yep, the Voodoo Priest has returned, and this time you can't freeze them, so the best way to deal with them is to stagger them using automatic weapons like the Chaingun or the SMG. It's up to you which one you choose. The Chaingun is definitely the most effective way, but because he was further away, I decided to use the SMG because for some reason there's this random blood splatter over here in mid-air. Don't know how that makes sense, but okay. But yeah, I decided to use the SMG because he was further away, and the SMG is better at dealing with enemies further away, whereas the Chaingun's better up close, or closer, or if you just want to stagger enemies more. But yes, up here is a secret area, and it's a pretty obvious one. It's up there with the Colosseum secret and the lab secret, which are pretty easy to see, so yeah. And once you're done, you can go across this little kind of like wooden platform here, and be careful because when you go across it, you're going to get ambushed by Bossmen, and yeah, this isn't going to be easy because these guys... yeah, they're going to shoot grenades at you, and as you can see, I just got hit by the Bossman on the other side. As the grenades that these guys shoot can travel quite far, as you can see. Those are some powerful grenade launchers that they have. Way more powerful than the one I have. But, yeah. The Boltgun's the best way to deal with them, if you ask me, at least from this distance. And once you've done that, be careful here because you have to cross a small gap. But I like to go inward, as I think it's the easiest way to do it without, well, it's the least risky way to do it, let's put it that way. And yeah, the checkpoint is up there, but we don't want to go up there yet. We want to collect all the gold first, and you'll find a lot of gold around here. There's a lot of gold in this level as well, like, just like Underworld, this level's a treasure hunting level. That's basically what it is. So, yeah, there's more ammo, and yeah, ammo for the rockets, and for the driver. So, yeah, we want to get up that ladder there, and to get up there, you want to jump on the rocks at the back, which I always keep forgetting to do, and yeah, then you can jump onto the ladder from there, and once you get up the ladder, there's some ammo over here, and you want to go over here first to grab the ammo. There's some shotgun ammo and some flamethrower ammo, which is really handy. And there's also an ammo box over here for some extra ammo for everything else. And yeah, and once you're done, there's a ladder there, and you can jump onto it like so, and yeah, once you do, you'll be up here. And this is where I'm surveying again to make sure that, oh look, a secret. Yeah, that's why I'm using the Boltgun to see where the secrets are, because my memory isn't the best. I don't remember this level too well, even though I've done it so many times. It's difficult to remember everything about this level, let's put it that way. As there's a lot of, like, passages to get through, and yeah, I don't remember the order of each passage that you go through and what secrets you can get when you go through that passage. But yes, there's a guy over there, and he's pretty easy to kill with the Stakegun, but be careful because enemies are going to close in on you. And that guy throws a grenade, so yeah, I quickly get out of the way from that guy there, and yeah, you can see there's some other guys that are trying to shoot me in the corner, and I love how they were stood on top of each other as well. But yeah, there's more of these skirmisher guys that will appear, and you can kill them pretty easily with the SMG, although, like, there may be a better way of dealing with them, but I had the SMG equipped, and I just thought, yeah, I might as well use it, because it's there, so yeah. And I get Demon Morph, so yeah, I didn't really need to utilize the SMG anymore, so yeah, I can just basically scream at them and kill them instantly, and once you do, you will open the way to the next area. But we don't want to go through there yet. Before we go through there, we want to gather the souls, obviously, and once you've grabbed all the souls you can, you want to go up here, because there's some ammo over here, but more importantly, there's an armor over there. And yeah, it's a silver armor, but we want to get it because it's a secret. Yeah, there's a secret area here. Yet another obvious secret. Like, how can you miss this one? I mean, come on, people. But yeah, there's some barrels there to grab and destroy, so yeah. Plenty of stuff to grab in this level. That's what I want to say here, really, because I'm going to be spending a lot of time destroying shit in this level. So yeah, you're gonna have to watch that, I'm afraid. And yeah, there's a health orb over there, and here we have another area where there's a secret to be found. Well, there's no secret here, but this is where you start to basically, this is where you start getting the secret from this point. Once you reach this point, then you can finally access the secret. Even though it's not on this floor, you have to go on the floor below you. Well, you have to go on the floor above the floor that you want to get to reach it, basically, because you have to jump down. And yeah, if you notice, as I say, there's these ropes, like, kind of everywhere, and yeah, those are basically going to be your friends. They're basically going to be your friends when you're looking for all the secrets. And yeah, I'm basically trying to find out where I'm supposed to go, which rope to land on, and yeah, because like I said, I don't remember this level so well, so yeah, I even go backtrack to see if, just to make sure that it's the one that I want to jump on, and as you can see, I'm kind of planning it out here. There's the secret, so I want to basically land on this rope here, but I can't land on that rope from there, so I have to find another rope closer to it, and I have. So basically I can fall on that rope and then fall on the rope below it, and then I'll be able to jump to the secret. And yeah, that's my plan, and as you can see, I'm kind of like planning it out here as to how I can get the secret. So yeah, I am taking my time here, so yeah, mainly because I'm trying to remember everything. So yeah, do bear with me, guys, because getting this tarot card isn't the easiest when you haven't gotten the tarot card in a while, because even though I've played through this level a lot, I haven't got all the secrets in it every time. Like, I don't always go through this level and grab all the secrets. I just rush through it because I just want to get straight to the action. But yes, now I'm trying to find the rope from this area, and I think this one's it. So I jump down onto there, and then I want to fall onto this rope, and then I don't want to slip off, and then I land on this rope, and from here I should be able to jump to the secret. And there you go. And this secret is definitely worth getting, even if you're not going for the tarot cards, then yeah. But yeah, even though it's a pain in the ass to get to, it's definitely worth getting because of the armor and the health. And there's tons of gold here, like tons of it. Like, they're really generous with the gold in this level. They really are. And there's also some chests with gold as well, so you want to grab that too. Now, you might realize that you're actually one holy item down, and there's a reason for that, because I don't know what causes it, but for some reason one of the items, or one of the holy items, does not show in this area for some reason. Well, it might show, but it might not show. I'm not actually certain, but I remember seeing someone mention that the holy items sometimes don't show, or let's put it this way, there is an issue where that holy item doesn't show. Well, a holy item doesn't show, and I don't know if it's that one that I grabbed or if it's another one, but yeah. So if you're wondering why you don't have all the holy items, that might be why, because yeah, there is, at least in one version, there's a holy item missing, so yeah. Anyways, how do we get back down from here? Yeah, that's a problem, and as you can see, I completely screw up, and I'm all the way back to the bottom of the level, which kind of sucks. So yeah, now I have to go all the way back to the top again, which really sucks. And yeah, I decided to cut through all that because I don't think you want to see all that. Yeah, that's going to be pretty boring to watch, so I'm not going to put you through all that. But yeah, I decided to cut it to here, to where we left off. And as you can see, there's the kind of like lift, or the gondola, which will take me, it's kind of more like a cable car to be honest. And it will take me to the other side so that I can make more progress in the level. And yeah, once you get to the other side, you will, yeah, I'm just checking to see if I've got how many secrets I've got basically, and how many more there is to get. But yeah, basically you want to jump onto this wooden plank over there, but yeah, I'm just checking for secrets. But yeah, jump onto that wooden plank because it is close enough and you will make it, and more enemies will appear. Now you want to be careful here because these cannon guys are back, and yeah, they're deadly because you can't use the freezer on them, so you want to deal with them ASAP. And there's more pirates with rifles that you want to deal with, and yeah, I decided to use the SMG combo here, but I kind of fucked it up because I didn't manage to hit it, which kind of sucks. So I just decided to use a flamethrower and just burn everyone. And yeah, you can see why I picked Soul Catcher for this bit, because as you can see, I just want to pick up the souls quickly, and because I'm killing all these enemies at once, they're all going to drop at the same time, so it's just easier if you ask me. But yeah, you want to deal with these cannon guys, these cannon boss men, as fast as you can, and deal with, like, basically just rush to the top. That's basically what you want to do, because these cannons are nasty, and you want to deal with them very quickly. And there's going to be some guys on the rock as well, and they're going to be a bit of a nuisance while you're dealing with the guys with the cannons. But yeah, focus on the cannon guys, and then you can go for the rest of them on top of the rocks there. And once you've dealt with them, then you can go back down, and yeah, you'll notice that there's a lot of enemies here. And yeah, I decided to use the flamethrower, which wasn't really the best idea because I ended up screwing myself with it. But that's not the first time I've done that, let's be honest. I did that in Leningrad as well, so yeah. You can also use the Electrodriver combo as well to deal with them, but I just wanted to deal with them from above and kind of screwed myself as a result. And yeah, I think there's a straggler down here trying to hide, but you can't hide from Daniel Garner, buddy. You can't hide from him. You definitely can't hide from Daniel Garner. But yeah, there's some gold down here, and yeah, I'm going to grab it, and now I want to get to the next section, but first, more gold. Plenty of gold to get here, and yeah, I'm not sure if there's ammo around here. I think there is some ammo at the top, but we're not going to need it just yet. And yeah, as you can see, we've got full chaingun ammo, but do remember that that ammo is there because you will be using the chaingun in the next area, so yeah. Anyways, you'll see that we've actually gotten close to the top now, so yeah, we're nearly there, people. We're nearly there. And yeah, there it is. And yeah, grab the ammo and destroy the boxes for more gold. And once you've done that, you can move on to the next area, which is through that portal over there. Now you have to jump onto that little wooden platform thing, and it can be a bit tricky because that rope's in the way, but yeah, just try and get past that rope, and yeah, eventually you'll be in this area, and you'll be ambushed by Voodoo Priests. Now the good news is that this area is flat, so you don't have to worry about being too high or too below them, so yeah, it's not as deadly as it was in Underworld. The only thing you have to worry about is the fact that you can't freeze them, so I like to use the chaingun to stagger them before they can actually hit you. So yeah, that's the best way of dealing with them. Just go all out with the chaingun on these guys. Just don't let go of that right mouse button. Just don't. Or the left mouse button if you've got it mapped to that, because it's very important that you keep them staggered. But yes, there's some gold down here, and I want to grab it because it's going to be pretty handy. And yeah, I'm also trying to see if there's any ammo around, and yeah, I don't think I can see anything, but there is a gold coin there that I missed, and I'm like, oh well, I'll get the gold coin and then I'll just exit the area. So yeah, once you exit the area, you will notice, once you get to the top of here, you'll start to notice that there's a lift. And yeah, you can take the lift, but first, don't forget to grab the ammo, because you'll have used all the ammo on the Voodoo Priests. So yeah, you want to grab as many, or as much chaingun ammo as you can. And once you have, take the lift up to the surface, which is going to be pretty interesting. A nice change of pace from these caves, or, well, not really a change of pace, more of a change of atmosphere, as now it's brighter because yeah, it's a brighter area. And yeah, you're probably wondering, how do I get down there from this platform? And well, first of all, I want to grab the armor. I mean, I could keep with the gold armor, but I decided to just go with the silver armor because fuck it, I want to make sure I've got plenty of armor. I don't want to run out of armor and then have to rely solely on my health. That's not a good thing, so I decided to throw away the gold armor and grab the silver armor. But yeah, I'm being very careful here because I don't want to fall back down, and yeah, you can still fall back down from here. But yes, to get to this area down there, you have to jump down from here, and I'm trying to be very careful because I don't want to fall, and yeah, because that would be bad. So yeah, and I recommend going on that wood so that directly below you is this solid ground. But yes, once you get down here, you're going to be attacked by some slaves. But there's also some pirates higher up, and you want to be careful with that. You want to be careful with them because they're going to be shooting you from afar, and yeah, you don't want that to happen. So yeah, basically pull out the Electrodriver and deal with the slaves, but at the same time try to avoid their shots, as this time they're going to be a lot harder to deal with. So you'll probably want to mix things up and start shooting them, like start shooting the guys above as soon as possible, because if you don't, then they're going to cause a lot of problems for you. So yeah, and once you've dealt with them, then you can go for the slaves. Try to stay on the move when you're doing it though. Try to use the SMG if you have some SMG ammo, because it's got a lot of range. You can also use the Chaingun if you need to, and the Stakegun works as well, but the problem is that you have to be really good at it, at Stakegunning, if you want to not die or get hit. And I also use the Boltgun for that guy there because he's a bit further away. And yeah, this guy's a little stuck, but there's another one behind him, and yeah. I tried to use the Boltgun, but it didn't work as well as I wanted it to. So yeah. Once you've dealt with them, another group of enemies will appear. Bossmen, yeah. Great. More of these guys. Just what I wanted. And yeah, these guys, as I say, I was close to that guy, so I decided to use the shotgun on him, but you probably want to use the Boltgun on them, because as I say, you can't freeze them, so the Boltgun is definitely the best weapon of choice for dealing with them. As, yeah, it stops you from having to be too close to them, and that means that it's going to take longer for them for the grenades to reach you, so basically you can avoid the grenades after shooting them, so yeah, like I did there. Although, yeah, it was a bit tricky doing that. But yeah, once you've dealt with them, some Voodoo Priests will appear, and they will ambush you. Well, these guys did, at least from my position, but yeah, I decided to use the shotgun because I was right next to them. But yeah, there's more of them over here, and I just go all out with the rockets, because, yeah, I don't want to... I might as well just try and kill multiple Voodoo Priests at once, but yeah, it doesn't really go as planned, and eventually I have to just resort to using the Chaingun. The Chaingun is the best way of dealing with them regardless, even though they're big targets. I just think it's easier because they have a fuck ton of health, and yeah, just use the Chaingun, people. It's the best weapon for dealing with them. And yeah, use the Stakegun if you really need to. The Stakegun is pretty effective at a long distance, but only if they're just going to stand there, so yeah. Anyways, once you've dealt with all that, there's going to be a lot of ammo to pick up. Yeah, it's starting to become a pattern here, where you kill all the enemies and then you have to find all the ammo that was above you on these little perches, and yeah, there's a lot of that in this level. Finding all the ammo and yeah, exploring. There's a lot to explore in this level, let's put it that way, and you have to explore it for secrets, so you might as well grab all the ammo while you're grabbing the secrets, let's put it that way. And yeah, there's quite a lot to grab here as well, so you definitely want to grab it, because you'll want it for the final section, because the final section can get a bit tricky as well, so yeah. Anyways, there's a big ammo crate there, so you want to grab that, and yeah, you want to move on to the next area to grab the next bit of ammo, which is over here, I think, but I'm not sure. No, it's not. Yeah, it can be difficult to find the ammo in this level. Like, it's probably harder to find all the ammo in this level than it is to find all the secrets. That's one thing for certain, because the ammo in this level is pretty well hidden. Well, some of it is at least, but yeah, there's a secret here. And you want to grab the secret as well, because that way you get some more gold, and you can get the tarot card at the end when you get all the secrets. So yeah, and I shoot that, but yeah, I don't think... Oh, I did manage to grab it. So, now, what we want to do is we want to head to the next area. And once we get through here, you want to be very careful. Oh, there's some ammo to pick up there. And once you go through here, you want to be careful because these guys will ambush you. Yeah, there's more slaves and they're going to ambush you. There's tons of slaves around here. I use the Electrodriver combo to stop them in their tracks. And yeah, then I can just go all out with the driver and just kill them from up close. And yeah, the driver is a really good way of dealing with them because they're very small, but from this position I just think the driver is the best weapon of choice for dealing with them. And yeah, I'm nearly going to hit Demon Morph, and really, this isn't a good time to enter Demon Morph, but since I have Soul Catcher, there's little choice. And the reason why this isn't a really good time to enter Demon Morph is because these enemies are a bit too small, and it can be very difficult to hit them with Morph. And yeah, like, they tend to, like, jump in, and yeah, like, they're not always in a bunch, let's put it that way. They kind of jump in one by one sometimes, so yeah. Anyways, once we've done morphing, we're going back here, and to be honest, this is most definitely not the best area to be in this level. Definitely not. As, yeah, there's no real way to actually escape from this area. So, like, if they overwhelm you, there's no easy way to get out of it, so, yeah. Basically, you want to keep shooting them, and once you've shot them with the SMG enough, they should die, but if not, then use the area attack weapons like the flamethrower, because the flamethrower is still pretty useful here. It is. And in addition to that, you can also switch weapons up if you need to. You can use the shotgun, and if all else fails, you can still use the Boltgun. I mean, it still works from mid-range and even close range against them because it's basically a one-shot kill, but only if you're dealing with one of them at a time. So yeah, once you deal with them, there's going to be some Bossmen, and you're going to want to deal with them very quickly, but be careful because there's also a Voodoo Priest here, and you want to deal with this guy first because he's the deadliest enemy, and once you've done with that, then you want to deal with the Cannon Bossmen, but yeah, there's another one, so yeah. Be careful with those enemies because they're pretty nasty, and you really don't want to get hit by them. And yeah, there's another one here it seems. No shortage of these Voodoo guys, is there? And yeah. So yeah, you basically want to be careful and make sure the Voodoo guys are all dead before you go for the Cannon guys. As tempting as it is to go for the Cannon guys, it is more important to go for the Voodoo guys. So yeah, once you've dealt with the Voodoo guys though, the Cannon guys shouldn't be too difficult, because you'll realise that it's actually not the Cannon guys that are hitting you all the time, it's actually the Voodoo guys, so yeah, at least if you're on the move. But yeah, there's also some grenade launcher Bossmen, and yeah, they can be pretty nasty as well, but I like to deal with them using the Boltgun because that way I can be further away, and yeah, I just think it's easier to be as far away as possible from these guys because yeah, that way, as I said before, it means that they have to shoot further with the grenades, and that means that it gives you enough time to avoid them after you've shot the enemy. But yeah, those guys are clueless, they don't know what's going on, and yeah, there's another guy who's trying to shoot me over there, and there's also another one of these cannon guys who tried to sneak behind me there. So yeah, and there's another cannon guy, and I'm trying to shoot him in the balls, but I'm failing because, well, the Boltgun doesn't really shoot, like, in the middle, it shoots at the sides, and it's important to bear that in mind when you're shooting it. So, yeah, that's one thing to bear in mind, definitely. So yeah, once you've dealt with that, there's another one over here, and yeah, I really shouldn't have closed in, but I decided to, and yeah, I just wanted to get through that section, and yeah, once you've done that, that's the end of the level. But before you want to end the level off, you want to find the next few secrets, as there's still quite a few secrets to grab. Now, some of them are up here, and as you can see, there is a statue of Alastor, yes, and you want to get up there, but to get up there, it's, well, you don't have the rocks anymore, so you can't really use the rocks to jump onto that rope, but basically you want to get onto that rope to get to the top. That's kind of the gist of what you have to do, at least from what I remember. But anyways, you definitely don't want to go this way because it won't get up there. You want to go onto the top rope, and the best way to do that is to climb onto this. And when you do, well, you shouldn't even need the rope, to be honest, because you can just jump on top of there, but yeah, you might need the rope, but yeah. Put simply, you want to get onto that top platform, and whether or not you use the rope is up to you, but you can jump onto it without having to use the rope. So yeah, it doesn't require the rope like the previous one, but yeah, there's another secret up here as well, so don't miss this one. There's some more holy items. This one can be a bit tricky to get, but eventually, with some perseverance, you should be able to grab it pretty easily. Just keep nudging your way in there, and yes, once you got that secret, then you should be finished, unless you missed the secret like I did, and yeah. So I'm going to jump down here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to me getting the secret, but first I'm going to show you how to get down, and yeah, you want to land on this rope, and then you want to basically go down back to the little area. I'm just basically showing you where I am. You want to go down here. That's the best way to get down from there, and you just want to kind of like scrape along the side of the wall there. Now that's the way back up, that portal over there. So if you want to get back up, then you go through that portal, and down there is a portal as well. That's basically to replace the elevator. Well, not the elevator, like the little cable car. And yeah, basically you want to go over here. This is how you get to the next secret that I missed. It's actually here, and you actually have to jump down from this wooden ledge, and you have to find this rope, and I think that's the rope there, so I'm going to jump down and hopefully land on it. But yeah, be careful, don't slip. When you land on a rope, try to bunny hop forward so you don't slip off, and yeah. Speaking of slipping off, here's the next secret, and as you can see, I triggered the secret area, but I'm having a hard time actually getting to it, so yeah. And yeah, I'm trying to get up the rock face so that I can get up to there so I can jump onto it, but unfortunately I fail and I go all the way back down to the bottom, but my tarot cards saved me. So yeah, thank God for those tarot cards, that's all I'm going to say. Like, I haven't needed them in battle, but I've definitely needed them to survive, that's one thing for certain. But yeah, I'm trying to get back up there, and yeah, it can be pretty tricky to get there, and that portal leads here this time. So yeah, now you can jump down from here, from just the edge of that wood there, and once you get down here you can exit the level, because you should have all secrets acquired. So yes, that should be the end of the penultimate level of Painkiller Battle Out of Hell. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time when we do the final level of Painkiller Battle Out of Hell. So see you guys.